Hello, pumpkin pie. It's Granny here. We're reading Eric Carle. He's one of my favorites, The Tiny Seed. Are you ready? Okay. It is autumn. A strong wind is blowing. It blows flower seeds high in the air and carries them far across the land. One of the seeds is tiny, smaller than any of the others. Will it be able to keep up with the others? And where are they going? See the tiny little seed? It's trying hard to keep up. Whoosh. One of the seeds flies higher than the others. Up, up it goes. It flies too high, and the sun's hot rays burn it up. But the tiny seed sails on with the others. See the tiny little seed? It's still going. Another seed lands on a tall, icy mountain. The ice never melts, and the seed cannot grow. The rest of the seeds fly on. But the tiny seed does not go as fast as the others. Where's the tiny seed? Can you see it? Do you see the tiny little baby seed? It's trying. Now they fly over the ocean. One seed falls into the water and drowns. The others sail on with the wind. But the tiny seed does not go as high as the other seeds. See how high they are? And there's the tiny little seed right there. It's trying. One seed drifts down onto the desert. It is hot and dry, and the seed cannot grow. Now the tiny seed is flying very low. Do you see the tiny seed? But the wind pushes it on with the others. Where do you think the tiny seed is going to go? Finally, the wind stops and the seeds fall gently down on the ground. A bird comes by and eats one seed. But the tiny seed is not eaten. It is so small that the bird cannot see it. Let's see, where is the tiny seed? Oh, I see it. Can you see it? Do you see where the tiny seed is? He's hiding. That bird can't see him, so he can't eat him. That was close, huh? Now it is winter. After their long trip, the seeds settle down. They look just as if they are going to sleep in the earth. Snow falls and covers them like a soft white blanket. A hungry mouse that also lives in the ground eats a seed for his lunch. But the tiny seed lies very still, and the mouse does not see it. Do you see the tiny seed? What do you think he's going to do in the ground? Now it is spring. After a few months, the snow has melted. It is really spring. Birds fly by, and the sun shines, rain falls. The seeds grow so round and full that they start to burst open a little. Now they're not seeds anymore. They are plants. First, they send roots down into the earth, and then their little stems and leaves begin to grow upward toward the sun and air. There is another plant that grows much faster than the new little plants. It is a big, fat weed. And it takes all the sunlight and the rain away from one of the small new plants. And that little plant dies. The tiny seed hasn't begun to grow yet. Where is it? Oh, he's hiding. The tiny seed hasn't begun to grow yet. It will be too late. Hurry. But finally, it starts to grow into a plant too. The warm weather also brings the children out to play too. They too have been waiting for the sun and spring to play. They too have been waiting for the sun and springtime. One child doesn't see the plants as he runs along, and uh-oh, he breaks one. Now it cannot grow anymore. The tiny plant that grew from the tiny seed is growing fast, but its neighbor grows even faster. Before the tiny plant has 3 leaves, the other plant has 7, and look, a bud, and now even a flower. But what is happening? First there are footsteps, and then a shadow looms over them. Then a hand reaches down and breaks off the flower. A boy has picked the flower to give to his friend. It is summer. Now the tiny plant from the tiny seed is all alone. It grows on and on. It doesn't stop. The sun shines on it and the rain waters it. It has many leaves. It grows tall and taller. It is taller than the people. It is taller than the trees. It is taller than the houses. And now a flower grows on it. People come from far and near to look at this flower. It is the tallest flower they have ever seen. It is a giant flower. Look how big it is. That is really big. All summer long, the birds and bees and butterflies come visiting. They have never seen such a big and beautiful flower. Do you see that big, beautiful flower? Now it is autumn again. The days grow shorter and the nights grow cooler, and the wind carries yellow and red leaves past the flower. Some petals drop from the giant flower, and they sail along with the bright leaves over the land and down to the ground. The wind blows harder. Whoosh! The flower has lost almost all its petals. It sways and bends from the wind, but the wind grows stronger and shakes the flower. Once more the wind shakes the flower, and this time the flower's seed pod opens, and out come many tiny little seeds that quickly sail far away onto the wind. Do you see all the little baby flowers? All the little seeds? That's pretty cool, huh? The tiny little seed grows into a flower and then has more baby flowers. Sounds just like you and me. I love you lots and lots. Hope you have a wonderful week. Bye-bye. See you later.